Ladies and gentlemen, we can be seated for a few remarks for a second here. We're here today to honor the courage of Christopher Columbus. I don't think we need to talk very long about what it must have taken so many years ago to have the guts to cross an ocean in a boat smaller than most of the yachts that are at Castelli's Marina in Union Springs. To cross with 3 ships without having a radio to talk to each other and to keep them in formation to find another land that you never knew existed is an unbelievable feat. Not far behind the courage of that feat was the courage of the immigrants to get on similar flimsy ships. Some of the early immigrants even came on ships with sails like Columbus without power on board. And they made it here with that same courage and determination that he did. Today we stand here to honor the Italian people and the Italian flag, but we have to realize the Italian flag stands for something. It stands for a foundation to build on, a foundation of religion in the old country, a foundation of family in the old country, a foundation of enlightenment in the old country. Enlightenment that brought back the arts, brought back architecture, brought back literature in the old country. And a foundation of courage in the old country. It must have taken an awful lot to not renounce your God and your religion and to stand as a spectacle on a Sunday in front of a lion. And that courage climbed on board those boats to come to this country, to leave the tyranny of its own country, to form what would later become the greatest generation. These foundation elements, when they were brought to this country and mixed with one thing, liberty, caused this country to become the greatest country in the world. We revere the past in the red, white, and green, and we hold dear those who came from the red, white, and green, who did so much for the red, white, and blue. From Enrico Fermi to Martin Scorsese to Tommy Lasorda, and even past all the local boys' names on those granite markers I talked about before. The boys from World War I in the trenches in France, to the kids from the 299th and the 101st in World War II, all the way to Frankie Lupo in Vietnam. Italians have given their souls, their hearts, their minds, and most of all their blood for this beautiful land. And for that, we will honor them by lowering respectfully the flag that so many gave so much for, the flag that those immigrants waved so vigorously on the decks of those flimsy ships that came into New York Harbor when the Statue of Liberty came in sight. I'd like now to have the adjutant prepare for the lowering of the flag and the playing of taps.
Honor guard. Present. Huh!
We can be seated again.